Hello! In this tutorial, we're going to do a super saw using massive, and we're going to push it to its limits. First thing I'm going to do is create a new sound, and the next thing I'm going to do is my basic sound design parameters. So I want to make sure that the amp is up for all three oscillators, and I'm going to go ahead and use the sawtooth wave, which is default wave shape selected here when you create a new sound. I'm going to move that all the way up to the sawtooth wave, and I'm going to go ahead and leave the tuning, the pitch, the way it is for now. Great. Next thing I'm going to do is my envelope, right? Sound design basics. The amp envelope 4 defaults to the amp envelope. So I'm going to bring my attack down, and I think I'm going to shorten my decay time a little bit, maybe bring the level down, just so I have a little bit of punchiness. And my release, I'm going to bring up to about 1 o'clock, like so. And I'm just going to bring my master level down here a little bit, and let's check out what this sounds like. I've got a chord progression here. Not so exciting right now, but the magic happens in the voicing tab here. So what we want to do is we just want to max out massive. We're just going to max out the voices at 64 and the unisono at 64. And this is going to get really loud because we've got 64 voices happening. So I'm going to bring my master level down here. And the next thing I'm going to do to kind of help with my CPU, because you'll notice now as I play this, I'm up at like in the high 70s. This little drop down menu right here, we can set the quality for this preset. I'm going to set it to eco, which helps a little bit. What you will have to do with this technique is probably flatten or resample your audio, but this helps a little bit for now. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to, again, to the voicing tab here, and I want to turn on the pitch cutoff, and this is going to create the detuning between all 64 voices. But before I adjust that, I'm going to go over here and double click where the 1 is right here, because this is just too much width, and drag up to about, let's say, 0.25. That should be good. 0.25, hello, 0.25. There we go. Yes, all right. Okay, so let's go ahead and audition this. And I'm just going to adjust the amount of the pitch cutoff value here till I get some nice detuning between all these voices. It's beautiful, nice and buzzy and rich and fat. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the pan position, turn this on, and pan all those voices across the stereo field. This is going to help as well. And again, keep your eye on your master. You don't want this to get too loud because you've got 64 voices happening. We could always add in some noise. I'm going to use the bright noise here, bring the color all the way up. The last thing that you can do is check out adding some effects, right? Like some reverb, some delay is always quite beautiful. And again, you may have to flatten or freeze this track. And that's it.